Winter is finally here and there's a cracking 7-race card at Navan on Sunday. There's a €50,000 guarantee in the Tote Pick 6 and leg 1, it's a 2-mile 6 handicap hurdle and it's a very competitive affair. Noel Meade's string are in top form at the moment and Lord in Red, such an impressive winner of a Roscommon Maiden Hurdle, he's certainly worth including in your coupons, as is Lake Takapuna, who is £19 lower over hurdles than he is over fences, so he's worth including. And finally Epsilon Indy, who had a really good summer and could still be well handicapped. So 3 in your opening leg are Lord in Red, Lake Takapuna and Epsilon Indy. Moving on to leg 2 of the Pick 6, that is the 4 auction novice hurdle. What a cracking contest we have in store here. It looks a match on paper between Quick Grab 'em and Felix Deje from the Gordon Elliott stable, and I think them two will fight out to finish. Quick Grab 'em has been brilliant since being sent over hurdles by Willie Mullins and looked really good when winning a graded affair at Tipperary last time. He should be very hard to beat, but he has to give weight to Felix Deje, who looked very good himself when winning at Galway and was a top bumper performer last season. So the two who will fight it out for favouritism are worth including in your Pick 6 coupons. They are number 1 Quick Grab 'em and number 5 Felix Deje. Moving on to leg 3, well this is the Lismullen hurdle and this looks relatively straightforward as last year's winner Apples Jade, well she reappears here. Gordon Elliott in his recent stable tour in the Racing Post, he was at pains to tell us that Apples Jade was bombing at home and it turned inside out. She kept coming in season towards the end of last season. He thinks we'll see a completely different Apples Jade this season. I think we will too. Apples Jade, well she's banker material in the 135, leg 3 of the Pick 6, the Lismullen hurdle. Moving on to leg 4, and we've got another banker here in the Tote.com for Tria Chase, and that is the Enda Bulger trained Ballyosheen, who has won his last 3 starts and done so very impressively. There's a lot to like about this chaser. Of course, Enda Bulger has taken softly steps with Ballyosheen, but he could make it right to the top. And with footpad running at Naas on Saturday, along with St. Calvados, the door looks to be open for Ballyosheen, number 1 on your race card, who is banker material under Barry Geraghty. Moving on to leg 5, and it is a 2-mile 1 beginner's chase. And who won this last year? Yes, of course, it was Footpad from the Willie Mullins stable. Probably no Footpad in the lineup this year, but an interesting affair nonetheless. And we've got to include the enigmatic 150 rated hurdler Campeador, who could just turn inside out over fences. He's worth including in your coupons, as is Dolciano DC from the Willie Mullins stable, who won the race last year. Dolciano DC could be anything, has only had 1 star for Willie Mullins, and it's interesting from all his entries that Willie Mullins has picked this event for Dolciano DC. And Jets, so close to winning a Grade 1 at the Dublin Racing Festival last season at Leopardstown. Jets could be very good over fences, so it's worth including in your coupons here. We've got 3 in leg 5 of the Pick 6 at 240. Moving on to the 6th and final leg, it is the 315. It's a 2-mile handicap hurdle, and there are 2 in this that I think could be really well handicapped. Wonder Late from the Charles Burns stable. Davy Russell is booked, that tells its own story. Rated 95 on the flat, so it could be chucked in here, Wonder Late. Keep an eye out for the market, but he's certainly worth including in your Pick 6 coupons. And also, down the bottom, Ange Dor Javalex, making his first start for Gordon Elliott, only rated 109, could be very well handicapped. There you go, folks. That's your Pick 6 coupon for Navan on Saturday. There's a €50,000 guarantee. My coupon, well, that will cost you €36. You can play on course at Navan or online at www.thetote.com.